More shocking news? Yes, this is very shocking. People being stinky and acting like dum-dums. What a surprise. Excuse me. Alright, let's do it. Uh-oh, stinky doo-doo time. Masks are off! Valkyrae and Hasan just dropped the act. Whoa, boy.
Well, apparently we're still in the arc where the LA streamer clique is making the news every other day. So, do you remember recently when Valkyrae was making the news being called Valkyrae-racist over her comments about white people? Well, now she's getting called racist because of these remarks to a black individual where she's talking about buying his whole bloodline. And why is she so mad at this dude?
Whoa, out of context, that sounds really, really bad.
Well, because he brought up her age.
Let me see the clip, though. Let me see the clip.
It's a bit of a sore spot for Valkyrae, as she got upset at people posting this like rabbit meme to her also a few weeks ago.
The rabbit meme with the clock.
So let's watch the clip. The context is this tweet saying Valkyrae broke character and got offended after Jason the Ween's pocket holder Yugi made a comment about her getting old. She says that she can buy his whole bloodline.
I can always count on Sunny. You know what I'm saying?
Up top.
Wait, Ray, please tell. Oh, up top. Sorry, Ray. Please don't retire anytime soon. Please don't retire anytime soon.
Why would I?
I'm just making sure because you know what I'm saying. I know you're getting to that age, but listen, I always watch your streams. I'm always in there. Okay,
He's rage baiting, bro.
Yuki, I can buy your whole bloodline. Like literally. I thought you wanted a financial advisor.
Okay, hold on. I don't get racist vibes from this. I don't think she meant it that way. Like, again, I don't get the feeling this was a I'll buy your whole bloodline because you're black angle. Genuinely. It feels like a if you call me a hag, I'm gonna call you poor kind of vibe. Again, maybe I'm wrong. I could be completely wrong. But I don't like flinging the racist accusation because that's what retards on Twitter and Reddit do to me, right? Like, is it obnoxious and self-absorbed? Absolutely. I completely agree. I think that was really out of pocket from like a, oh, I'm so rich I could just buy you out kind of angle. I think that's pretty cringe. You sound like a complete loser. You sound really insecure. You're compensating for getting to the hag age without having a kid. And clearly that really, really bothers you. So which is why you're so easily rage baited by a dude that made like a pretty harmless joke. Like, Yugi's clearly pressing her buttons in this clip, man. And she handled it really poorly. She kind of out of pocket went really far. Which is pathetic. Because pressing buttons and being trolls is the entire shtick of Arky and Yugi. You know the guys? They were the two guys that were rage baiting Mizkif. You remember the ones? From that clip where Mizkif is literally about to lose his fucking marbles and he's like, I'm not mad. And they're just smiling at him. You guys remember the clip about Emmy and they were rage baiting? Yugi is one of the guys in that clip. Do you remember that? Again, I don't think it was racist. I could be wrong. I don't think it was that. But it's just like, what do you expect? They're rage baiting.
This is getting her a barrage of comments, such as Hasan letting the mask slip and calling his audience poor, while Valkyrae bragging about how she's so rich she can buy whole families. They really are a match made in slop. We've also got Endymion saying, well, Valkyrae, you can't buy people anymore. For your information, just letting you know. Other comments, like if she could still buy people, she's one of those that for sure would. And Sis should worry about her own bloodline before acting like a racist and again posting the meme that she hates so much. And believe it or not, guys, but
what really throws me off is like this all could have just been avoided if you didn't take the hag joke so seriously.
Shocking update.
You
Hasan
really got
is also
you got rage baited over nothing.
In the news again. Guess he's still very sad about not being a part of the Streamer Awards this year. We have Yeet posting, Hasan talks never winning a Streamer Award again and needing charitability.
Just too brand friendly. Yeah, I'm so brand friendly that I know for a fact that I will never win another, like, you know, Streamer of the Year award for the rest of my life post October 7, 2023.
Why do you care so much, low-key? Well, I don't see, like, Asmon getting upset that he's not, like, invited to stuff like that. you guys are on like the same like kind of like par level in my opinion. I don't see like Asmund getting all upsetty spaghetti.
Going from being invited to every single one, and I don't even mean like a cutie Cinderellas. I'm talking about all of the other ones. Being invited and being recognized in every single one, even though I'm the third most watched Twitch streamer in North America this year.
Yeah, and Asmund is second, and he's still not invited. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I will never, ever, for the rest of my life.
Why do you care?
Be invited to any of those events or institutions ever again.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've always found this like fact really funny and hypocritical. Like, the fact is, well, hold on, like, let me preface this. Let's just acknowledge that we're roasting Hasan for being upset that he didn't get invited to the Streamer Awards. This feels like petty, right? I feel like there's a lot more substantial things to criticize him for. We're really just taking the piss out of him here. That being said, I'm still gonna do it though. But like, I find it incredibly funny that, like, again, from my anecdotal experience and viewpoint, it feels like political content creators that are more right-leaning, they expect not to be invited to these awards. That's like a given to them. They never ever expect to be like invited to something like this because they understand the situation it puts like the award show or like the entertainer, like the host has to go through. They don't expect that. And then, so the fact that Hasan and other left-leaning people do expect to be invited is kind of hilarious. Like, it's so entitled. Like, come on, bro. Like, just think about it for 2 seconds. It's like they think what they preach is social justice and virtue signaling. They think they're immune to, like, controversy. They have this, like, worldview that can't be incorrect because they're advocating for minorities and marginalized people. So how could they possibly be controversial? Like, I just think it's funny. And hypocritical. Very hypocritical, in fact, dude. Like, your shit stinks too, Mr. Hasan. Like, just because you think everyone that disagrees with you is a racist or a bigot doesn't mean you're not controversial. Like, you're not gonna cause problems.
Okay, correction, my bad. I guess he's not just sad about, not being invited to Cutie Cinderella's event anymore, but any event. He's not invited to any event anymore. He's so sad about that. Any streamer.
My thing is also, like, let's even ignore the fact that, I'm not getting invited. It's like, why do you care so much? Like, you need an award from, like, some sort of community filtered... And, like, who gives a shit, man? It's a popularity contest. Like, no one really... You don't get anything out of it, to be honest.
Award sort of event, I'm talking
it's
about,
kind of
obviously.
a circle jerk
but
to be
also
to
notice
BH.
How he, like, says after October 7th. As if he's, once again, like...
After October 7th, yeah, you... Oh, my God. It's just... He's referring to the attacks.
Trying to imply that Israel is to blame for all of the issues in his life.
Since October 7th, 2023. I'm so brand friendly that I got blacklisted by AT&T and numerous large corporations.
Hypothetically, even if it's AT&T that doesn't want us on a part of QD stream,
they blacklist you saying fuck too much on YouTube. Like, it's just, it is what it is, man.
Streamer Awards, she's still the one that's, like, willingly using them as a sponsor and a partner. Like, you can't just put all the blame on AT&T when it's Cutie's event. Fact of the matter is, it looks like Cutie just values having AT&T as a sponsor over having or allowing Hasan to be a part of the event.
Aren't you getting one in Ireland next week? Yeah, but that's different. Speaking of which, I am going to Ireland next week. I talked to the boys, the Kneecap boys. I'm going to be hanging out with them. That's really fun. And I'm very excited about that. But the Ireland thing is different. That's like a humanitarian award. That's totally different. I need charitability.
The guy that supposedly hates big corpos. That's actually a good point. You hate corpos and you hate capitalism, but you really care about AT&T blacklisting you Wouldn't, if you're really feeding into this, okay, let's take a step back. If you're feeding into like support small businesses, fuck capitalism, I like socialism, I'm the socialist guy, wouldn't you be like, you know, like they blacklisted me, fuck them, like I have a great community that supports me and gives me money and I have other sponsors. Like, wouldn't you play that angle instead of sounding like really, really arrogant?
From
I don't know. That's just me. That's just me.
People that are in the margins, right? Because I have to convince them. Because I'm oftentimes explaining things from a perspective that they never heard before. And when the reality of the matter is, when people have a negative association with me because they've been like geared towards clips that they've seen online and all this other stuff, like they don't actually approach what I have to say in a charitable manner. So the extent to which I care about like collaborations or industry specific events that normalize my existence in this space, that's what I care about. I have a policy of honesty no matter what.
Okay, so first of all, Hasan getting a humanitarian award, that's actually...
If Asmongold was like put up for a humanitarian award, I would laugh my ass off.
Actually hilarious. Almost as funny as him talking about his policy of honesty and saying that he needs charitability because he's sharing perspectives people have...
I thought humanitarian awards are like for, I don't know, you know, going out and helping people in real life, like they're affected by like earthquakes or tsunamis, not talking about politics on streams. Like, I would laugh if Asmongold, if they tried to pin Asmongold as like a humanitarian. Like, bro, you sit on your ass and stream. Like, there's people out there who like donate food and like go out and get people and like give people food and they do that without thanks or like attention. They don't stream that shit. Like, what are we smoking, man?
Just never heard before.
The egoism is crazy.
The most basic arguments for communism that everyone's already heard already. Like, bro, this is not some like revolutionary new school of thought. Unfortunately for Hasan, there is another clip making the news today, that being this one.
Oh god, man. Dude, I always have to like give the benefit of the doubt before I like look at a clip or read a headline. Like, reacts to Hasan sharing unsolicited news to his friends? What?
Relevant reacts to Hasan sharing unsolicited
I've never seen this.
Nudes to his friends. This, of course, follows the other week where Cutie Cinderella talked about how Hasan had tried to like get her to look at his package or something like that, she said.
She said that herself, by the way.
So for context, this is Cenk Uygur, Hasan's uncle, and this is their show, The Young Turks, back when Hasan was on the show. This is, of course, an old clip.
Dude, he looks huge.
But as mentioned, it's pretty interesting what Hasan says here, especially with the context of what Cutie Cinderella recently.
All those like funny edits. No, not. I'm not trying to say he's fat. He's not fat anymore. I'm just saying his head is a lot bigger than his body, okay?
Revealed about him.
I don't want to be mean, okay? He lost weight. Don't be mean.
One of their fraternities because of a leak that shows some of the crazy things that they're posting on their Facebook page. There were drug dealings among the frat brothers, there was hazing, and there were these so-called creep shots where women had pictures taken of them, and then the guys would, you know, make fun of the way they look, talk about how fat they were, all of that.
And then, of course, they also put up nude pictures.
Yeah, so they put up nude pictures of various girls. I don't know if they were sleeping with the girls. I don't know if the girls just happened to send them the nude pictures, but in one of the posts, one of the frat brothers indicates that the girl took the picture when she was 17, which is why we're not going to show it to you. Okay. Now, with that said, we have our bro tip correspondent here, our fraternity correspondent, and he will weigh in on this issue.
Fraternity correspondent.
Yeah, we don't do that at all, though. at my fraternity?
No, of course not.
Never.
No, never. Okay. All right. So I'm to assume that these guys.
Wow,
were
he's
idiots for
changed a
getting
lot.
caught,
Not
but
gonna
in reality,
lie.
they represent 98% of what's happening on fraternities. Correct or incorrect?
Not just fraternities, but college in general. I mean, come on. How many, like, there's got to be moments in your life where even you've shown, like, naked pictures of.
Dude, this is crazy. Oh my god. How old is this clip? This is insane.
There's got to be moments in your life where even you've shown, like, naked pictures of a friend or something to another.
That's quite an accusation, Jank. How do you reply to that?
I don't.
Oh my god, even his unc is like, damn. That's his dad, no, his uncle.
I don't know if I'm weird, and I swear to God, I'm not saying. I almost wish that it wasn't the case. I don't want to sound soy. I don't want to sound like beta cucks or whatever. I've never done this once in my life. Maybe I can't hang because also.
In another clip,
I can't speak. I can't speak. I've never gotten like. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I can't relate. But guys, have you guys ever shared pictures with your friend of a girl? Have you? I feel like it's a really rude thing to do. Like, I'm not trying to shame, just like I'm just saying, if you did, like, maybe you should feel a little bit bad, but if you have, then like just be honest. I'm not gonna ream you out. This is a disgusting thing to do. No. That breaks so many codes. No. Okay, so the vast majority of my chat says no. Like magazines? No, like you get noodles. I don't know if I can say the word on YouTube, but you get noodles from a girl on, you're talking to, and then you send it to a friend and it's like, oh, look at her, she's so hot. I don't know. I feel like men, from a psychological perspective, they don't really want to share this coveted thing. From what I understand from people I've ever talked to, like in passing, sharing pictures like that is like sharing a treasure, and it's like something that men don't really want to do. It's like a weird thing to like brag about it. Like you can say like, oh, I got these hot nudes, and like say it and say, oh, she's so hot, but I feel like sharing it is on a different level. Yeah, when I get into it, it's my treasure. I worked for it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Hasan was being interviewed here, and he talks about grandparents Googling Hasan Piker 9/11, I guess finding out about his comments about 9/11, and he says that he hopes they see his meat pics and that he posted it for the grandmas out there. Now, I'm only going to play a really brief portion of this already brief clip because there's copyrighted music in the background, and it actually does add a pretty hilarious touch to this, though, because the song playing in the background, it's They're Not Like Us. As the song talks about, having people see his meat pics.
All the grandparents that are furiously Googling Hasan Piker 9/11, I hope you saw all my meat pics.
Anyway.
What?
Yeah, this video definitely went a strange direction, but that's what's in the news today, guys. Let me know what you think about the latest. Again, both with the initial clip of Valkyrae's new... Valkyrae's new take. Valkyrae's making the news again, however you want to put it. And of course, then all of this Hasan stuff. Humanitarian award, by the way. Yeah, have a great weekend, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.
I need a humanitarian award, bro. I need one. Yeah, I don't know. Grandparents are still trying to figure out how to work Facebook, not clicking up Hasan's meat pics. I just think it's weird. I do think it's very strange. Also, I had my take on the Valkyrae racist thing. I don't know. Again, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't like... As much as I don't like Valkyrae and her attitude and that little click right there, I wouldn't accuse her of, like, just straight up being racist. I wouldn't. I give her the benefit of the doubt. If it happens again, then yeah, sure, I would, like, second guess my voice, my choice in words. Or, like, my opinion, but yeah. I think she was more, if anything, being classist and being like, oh, well, I can just buy you out because I'm rich and you're poor. And it's like, I think that's a dick move too, Yeah. Hasan thing is funny though. God damn, he lost a lot of weight though. Good for him. I'm just saying. Not trying to be mean or anything. Where's this clip? I can see where they got that reference for him having a bobblehead being big though. That cartoon. No!
Partigiano. This is the one that people are talking about. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. Are you happy?
Stay.
Oh
if
no,
you run right now,
it's
I'll kill you.
Jelly.
Like I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Stay.
Oh,
Yes,
Jellywig, no.
Incredibly abusive to the best trained and most spoiled dog on the planet. They said you shocked her with a button. Yeah, in my evil villain lair. Good thing I didn't hit the fucking trapdoor button instead on accident.
It was confirmed that the dog had a vibration collar.
Oh,
not even
no.
that he used it.
E-doobs. Ah!
I think her collar's too tight.
Well, it's
You have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I can't even get one.
It's 'cause she has a lot of neck meat.
Fulfill your destiny and take your place at my side.
Iconic.
Never.
Kaya! Oh my god! No! See how you like it! Oh Lord, man.
They are incredibly effective.
Oh man, dude. The Home Alone sound effect. That's where that's from. I knew it sounded familiar. That's amazing. Go check them out, dude. That's fucking funny. Ugh. That shit brought tears to my eyes when I first saw it. That was so funny.